Hey y'all, this is Vanity. So Colourpop just came out with the Ultra Satin Lippies, and I was able to snag 9 of them that I wanted out of 10. Okay, the only one that I didn't get was Dopey, and that's because it was sold out like immediately when I went to the site. It wasn't there. If you want to receive emails about when they're dropping new products, definitely just sign up. This is not a sponsored video. I actually paid for all of these, and yeah, I'm going to swatch them, and then after I finish swatching them, I'm going to give you my review because I have been wearing these for a few days. Okay, so stay tuned if you want to see the swatches on my skin tone. Okay, we're going to begin with Mess Around. And Mess Around is a mid-tone gray beige. And I love it because it matches my eyeshadow look today. Okay, and I do let it sit for about a minute before it dries. And then I do like a pout, and I love the outcome. Alright, and this is Mess Around. Okay, I'm just going to show you the blotting. Because this does transfer. So one blot, you get a whole lipstick print. I'm going to show you 2 blots, and as you can see, a little bit more came off. I'm going to show you 3 blots, and again a little bit more came off, and I'm going to show you 1 more blot, and a little bit more came off. But you can see it does stain your lips because it is still on my lips. Okay, so now I'm just gonna completely wipe it off my lips, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of my face powder, no added powder to the brush, but I'm gonna use the leftover face powder and just apply that to my lips to just set it for when I apply the next color to my lips. And that's usually how I do all of my lip swatch videos. Okay, so just in case you were wondering. Next up, I'm going to be applying Marshmallow, and Marshmallow is a grayed out lavender. This definitely doesn't go with my complexion. It is hilarious, but I definitely did want to get it to just see the color. And maybe if I did like a lip liner with it, it would work, but right now I just look like powdered donut lips. Again, this is Marshmallow. Okay, so next up is Frick and Frack, and Frick and Frack is described as a rosy terracotta, and it definitely is. I'm not really a big fan of this color, you know, just not a fan of this color, but it is not bad looking. I personally just don't like it on me. Again, this is Frick and Frack. Next up, I have LYIN King. I love the names of these. And LYIN King is a saturated raspberry. And that is definitely on point. They were like on point with their descriptions. I like this one. Okay, and again, this one is LYIN King. Next up is Panda, and Panda is described as a deep pink violet. And I actually thought it was purple. I thought it was like a purple color at first, but they're correct. It is like more of a violet color. Again, this one is Panda. So next up is one of my favorites, and this one is Tulips. And Tulips is a deepened plum brown, and I have never seen a lippy this color. It is just so unique and very, very pretty. I love it. Again, this one is Tulips, and it's one of my favorites. So next up is Lost, and Lost is described as a warm toned brown red, and it's not like really, really bright. It is not comparable to Ruby Woo. It is definitely like a brown red, and it is warm. Not a big fan of it, but it's okay. Okay, again, this one is Lost. So next up I have Prim, and Prim is a dark blackened red. It reminds me a lot of LAX when you first put it on. No, Avenue. It reminds me of Avenue, the ultra matte lip, when you put it on. And this is how it dries. And it is a darkened blackened red. And again, this one is Prim. And last but not least, the 9th one is Petite Four, which is a deep charcoal gray. Once again, they hit this color on the like mark. This is the most unique gray blue that I have ever seen. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think it will complement everyone's skin tone. Like, I don't even have a liner on, and to me it looks amazing. So that's all for the swatches. Stay tuned if you would like to see the review portion. Again, this one is Petite Four. Okay, so those are the swatches on my skin tone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to stick around for the review, this is going to be the review portion. I just want to give you information about it, just in case you're wondering about the formula. I don't like watching swatch videos and then I don't get any information about the formula, like any opinion, because then I'm like, well, should I buy it or not? Like, you know. So I'm going to do this part of the video just for those who actually want to know a little bit more about the product itself. Okay, so basically the packaging is exactly the same as the ultra matte lips. All right, so this is the ultra satin lip and this is the ultra matte lip, and as you can see, it's the same silver packaging and clear, so that you can see the color, and the names are at the bottom. Okay, so immediately I noticed that it does apply exactly like the ultra matte lips. It is a little liquidy and it kind of drips and kind of like gets, you know, everywhere, because I noticed when I first tried it on, it was actually all over my legs when I got in the shower, and was all over my hands. It is a little liquidy, so it's going to be a little messy, so definitely apply with caution because you'll get this all over your clothes. Okay, but as far as the formula is absolutely amazing. Like, once you get past the wetness when you first apply it, it just dries down, and then it is just so soft and smooth on the lips. It's just movable. Your lips don't feel tight. You're able to, like, you know, pout your lips together, press your lips together, and it just bounces off. Like, it just has this really soft satin feel. And you can make it matte if you just keep blotting. That's what I did, and I did like a little demonstration. When you keep blotting, a little bit comes, like the first blot, a lot comes off, like, but as you keep blotting, a little bit comes off, but you can still see the color, almost like a lip stain. So I really like that about it, and it's very wearable. If you want to wear it with a liner, you can do so, because it's not matte to the point where when you put the lip liner on, it's tugging your lips because the you know, lippy is so matte. But no, it actually dries a beautiful satin finish, very soft. I would definitely recommend this version over the ultra matte. Like, I know that I didn't really care for the ultra matte because I don't really like their formula, but I absolutely love the price, as well as the fact that they have so many different colors. So I own a lot of Colourpop ultra matte lips, and now I'm addicted to these satin lips. I actually really prefer these satin lip ones because they're more comfortable, and the colors are so freaking beautiful. Like, this color right here is my absolute favorite. I didn't think that I would like it because it is just a unique color. It's like gray in the tube, but when you apply it, it's like a gray blue. Very different. I have never seen this color in a lippy, like, ever. So I had to get my hands on it and just try it out, and I'm absolutely in love with it. They all apply the same way. Some of them are a little bit more creamier when you apply them at first, and some of them have more of a liquidy feel. The only one that really was super duper liquidy, in my opinion, was Mess Around. Okay, the rest of them were pretty creamy when you apply them, and then, you know, it's still creamy. You just have to let it dry. Like, don't put it on your lips and then just take it right off because you don't like the color. Let it settle a little bit, because the color does turn a little darker, so it looks really nice. I absolutely love every color that I got. I just want to get my hands on Dopey, and I think I'll have all the colors that I actually want. Hopefully, I'm just praying that they'll come out with more colors in this formula, because it is absolutely amazing. I would definitely highly recommend these over the ultra matte lips. Okay, so that's it for this review and swatch video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to thumb me up, comment, and subscribe, and definitely share this video, because I know a lot of women of color are wondering what these colors will look like on their skin tone. I didn't see a lot. I knew these was coming out, so I kept, you know, looking around for swatch videos, and there aren't a lot of women of color with the set. So I bought, you know, as many colors as I felt would look nice on me, well, that I preferred, that I actually would wear. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you like it, please don't forget to thumb me up, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I will speak to you in my next video. Bye, y'all.